Peace. This is Star with the Star Boom 606. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. My apologies. Thank you to Archangel Michael for cloaking, shielding, and protecting me in my auric field, casting away any and all negative energies and entities, any thought processes, intentions, projections being sent to me in my auric field at this time, casting away any and all etheric or physical attachments being attempted or made towards my heart chakra, my throat chakra, my third eye, as well as my crown. Thank you to my benevolent ancestors to whom I'm assigned and aligned to the highest light. As I align to my higher self, thank you to the Most High for allowing me to channel all rays of clarity and truth as we discern for our highest good. Abracadabra, make it so, I say I shall. So last week I had shared a couple of times. I said it 3 different ways, y'all, when I was speaking about it. One time I said rapture. One time I said repent. However, the message that I had basically set with several days was rupture. Not like a peaceful awakening. Rupture is a painful crack through which new spiritual growth and grace and deeper, more authentic consciousness and connection to self are forced to emerge and to align to you. It's a sacred disruption. How it came to me was extremely powerful. Most High basically said, I'm meant to rupture you at this point. Click, click. It's like brace for impact. This message may find you at a time where you don't want to hear it. Yet the illusion's been shattered and you're at this inner rate of internal monologue where it's almost as if you're soul coaching within. There's this integrated stage that you have allowed yourself to align and manifest. Before it was periodically, but now it's more consistent. But at this new rate, there's a rate of recognizing the many worlds that you have conquered within. And that was one of the things too, recognition of a rate of getting beyond, dying off with worlds that basically have to collapse due to you experimenting within oneself, learning and amplifying in remembrance and allowing the timelines to properly collide as they see fit. I have 5 statements that Spirit wanted me to focus on with this message. One was pride. It says, never be too proud to ask for help. Everyone needs a little help every now and then, even you. Love yourself. In order to love someone else, you must first love yourself. Generational curse. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. Suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? Excuse me, y'all. Unique. When the Creator made you, she broke the mold. There is not another person on earth like you. Celebrate being different. That's what this energy is basically in representation of. And it's a fast acting energy and it doesn't ask for your permission. The reason why it can't is because it's not for you to understand or be even predisposed to a rate of representation that you are being called to basically be an exemplification of. It's a shattering of the ego. It's a extreme rate of shattering of the ego. And the reason why the breaking of the ego occurs is because the ego sits in this rate of rigid mental and spiritual framework that must basically break under life pressure so that you as the individual can basically move past superficial identities, okay? This profound, painful breaking opens the ego up and the belief system into a rate of moving beyond something that is like permanently damaging, but more so creating a death to the old so you could properly channel great rates of grace. It's this space where cracks cause like this sudden, like I said, rate of collapse, allowing you to basically become exact in certain entry points. 555, that's so amazing. Exact in certain entry points to where the most divine and supreme light can basically come in, and you could be in this rate of receiving deeper, more healing rates entering into your life. This message was a message that I had to align to. I couldn't just share it even though I had received it. I recognized that I had been at this rate of wanting to conceptualize the message because Spirit was doing something different with me in it. But there's this rate of recognizing that sometimes the help you get may not necessarily be physical. So it's not always about having people there to basically ask for help. And it's always helpful if you have a rate of understanding and the clarity of being able to be open to understanding at deeper rates within yourself, within your existence, within the rate of even what it is that you're being called to properly perceive, to be able to understand exactly what's occurring within. There's like this lineage for some of us who've had to basically walk away from communities, walk away from families, walk away from relationships, of believing that the world is basically over, that things have come to an end. And that's the misconception, because the more you allow yourself to align in healing, you have this rate of building beyond the previous framework of your belief systems or your belief of self. And you have the opportunity to be in representation of not misidentifying your world to the universe. Oh, thank you, Spirit. When you get to this rate of recognizing how much lives within and how so many, I hope I'm speaking to somebody who could hear and understand me, because I can't be nothing but myself in this message, and I don't want to try to make it less than what it is and try not to be big about what it is, because it's a very big thing. Most High about to come in, and like I said last week, she's about to, they are about to wreck your plans. Spirit is about to wreck your plans. And the reason why they're wrecking your plans is because they're creating a divine rupture within how you've been operating at this superficial rate within yourself, not truly aligning to the authentic measure of who it is that you truly are. Why? Because one life experience caused you to believe that you end and you died off, when in truth you were really being awakened to a true soul rebirth that was going to align you to rates of clarity that you weren't aware that you could have. I'm speaking to somebody who's been ET to many worlds. And the person I'm speaking to, you're going to get that at such a unique rate. And it probably might tickle you in your spirit to be able to have somebody who speaks your language, right? To be able to have somebody who actually lives within the rate of how you've been experiencing and traversing through these time constraints, these places that you've not been able to put your finger on, but you've been there. Thank you, Spirit, right? Universe has come through us, and she's spoken to us at a rate of not wanting to force you into this surrender of acknowledging her, or calling her what that which she is, right? And being, right? But you recognize that you get to release and not be in two minds about what's occurring within you, and you don't have to feel that it's over due to the rate of the rebirth that you're being called to. Spirit said label this as a rupture, so that you have a full understanding of what's occurring with you. Love.